My name is Connie, and I have been rescued from a life of hopelessness. In November of 2003, I was at my worst. I hit rock bottom. I had no hope left. I wanted to check out. I was tired of storing drugs, heroin and cocaine in my garage for extra rent money. I was tired of living a promiscuous life, drinking, doing drugs, and I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to check out. I cried out in desperation for God to save me. And in February of 2004, He did just that. I had a drug bust in my home and was sentenced to 30 months in prison. I know I was going to prison, but I still had a sense of peace because I knew something good was going to come from that. So while I was in prison, I heard about the Esther House. A friend of mine who was from the Chicago area heard the guards talking about the Esther House facility, and so I'd asked her what the Esther House was about, and she did not know because she wasn't from the area. And so I prayed to God, and He spoke to me through scripture of Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans for good and not disaster, to give you a hope and a future." And then also in the book of Genesis, where He was telling Abraham to get away from his family to a place that He would show him. And that's how God spoke to me about the Esther House. So when I went into the Christian library, I seen the pamphlet, and it said right on the pamphlet, the Esther House. And so I called the Esther House to see about their program, and it was actually pretty long, considering just coming out of prison. I didn't want to have to do another program. So I told the lady no. And as I got off the phone, I prayed about what God would have me to do because I was tired of making bad choices. So after praying, I felt the Spirit come on me when I was in the kitchen washing dishes in the prison, and I knew that the Esther House was the place that God had for me. So I went to the Esther House on December 21st of 2006 after leaving prison, and I lived at the Esther House for my initial 6-month program, and then after that, I lived at the Esther House for another 3.5 years while going to college and getting my associate's degree in applied science. After I moved out of the Esther House, I was asked if I would like a position there in daycare, and I said yes, and I have been there ever since, and that has been since 2006. God rescued me, and He's shown me that He is forever faithful, and that no matter the trials that we face, that He was always there. And so that's what God is still teaching me, that He is faithful and He is ever present. He never leaves, and He is even interested in the little things that interest me and concerned about every concern of mine. That's my story. I have been rescued.